Today we are looking at strange and or little known facts about the United States. Who knows if you want to see that one? Let me know in the comments section below. Today's video is kind of fun. Some of these things you might know, but I'm sure most of them you don't. I guarantee you're going to find quite a few that are interesting. Let's go take a look. Number 1, the state of Alaska is big. It is so large that it can hold the entire state of Texas inside it twice. Number 2, there's a town in Pennsylvania called Intercourse. Number 3, the world's largest frying pan is in Rose Hill, North Carolina, and they use it to cook occasionally. It's not just some fiberglass frying pan they put up for decorations. Number 4, the first American flag was sewn by Betsy Ross, who was only paid $1.25 for her work, and even by today's standards, it wasn't much. In today's money, she got paid $34. Number 5, Wyoming was the first state to give women the right to vote. It was in 1869. Number 6, there's a town in Arizona called Nothing. Number 7, the tallest mountain in the United States is Denali, the highest mountain peak in North America with a summit elevation of 203.10 feet above sea level. Number 8, there's a giant ball of twine in Cawker City, Kansas. It weighs over 17,000 pounds. Number 9, the United States is the only country to land humans on the moon. Number 10, the state of Montana has 3 times as many cows as it does people. Number 11, the shortest river in the world is the Roe River in Montana. It's only 201 feet long. Number 12, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France that arrived in New York City in 1885. Here's the strange thing: it showed up in the United States in 214 crates. Putting it together was going to cost a lot of money. New York City didn't have. There were at least 5 other major cities that wanted it and had the money to put it up. New York City was about to lose it, so it sat in crates below the island. Giant newspaperman Joseph Pulitzer started a fundraising campaign that got the money to put Lady Liberty up to where she is to this day. In 1956, Congress renamed Bedloe Island to Liberty Island. Number 13, there's a town in Nebraska called Monowi, and it only has 1 person. Yes, it's a real town. It's incorporated. Number 14, the United States has the largest number of billionaires in the world. Number 15, the highest temperature ever recorded in the United States was 134 degrees Fahrenheit. That's in California's Death Valley, and it was in 1913. Number 16, the longest suspension bridge in the United States is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in New York City, which spans over 13,000 feet. It connects Brooklyn with Staten Island. Number 17, the United States has the largest prison population in the world. Number 18, the first McDonald's restaurant was opened in San Bernardino, California in 1940. It was just a single place. It wasn't until 1955 that businessman Ray Kroc got involved and started on the path to what it is today. Number 19, the state of Maine has the largest toothpick manufacturing plant in the world. Number 20, the world's largest diamond was found in the South African mine and was later cut and polished in New York City. Number 21, the United States has the largest economy in the world. Number 22, the first successful powered airplane flight was made by the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in 1903. The strange thing is, it wasn't at Kitty Hawk, it was South Kitty Hawk at a place called Kill Devil Hills. And the other strange thing most people think was just a glider. No, it had a motor. Number 23, the largest ball of paint in the world is in Alexandria, Indiana. Number 24, the Grand Canyon was formed over millions of years by the Colorado River. Yes, millions of years. Number 25, the first public library in the United States was opened in Boston in 1854. Number 26, the first successful heart transplant was performed in the United States in 1967. Number 27, the state of California has more residents than the entire country of Canada. Number 28, there's a town in Iowa called What Cheer, and it's a fitting name because this place, there's no cheer going on here. It's nothing but boarded up buildings. Number 29, the United States consumes more chocolate per capita than any other country. Number 30, the highest waterfall in the United States is Yosemite Falls in California. It drops 2,400 feet. Number 31. The longest escalator in the Western Hemisphere is the Wheaton Metro Station in Maryland. Number 32. The United States is home to more serial killers than any other nation, like way more. Number 33. The first U.S. capital was New York City. Number 34. The United States has the world's largest military budget. It's over $800 billion right now. Next in line is China, and they estimate theirs is about $250 billion, and India's after them, and they have less than $100 billion. Number 35. There's a town in Oregon called Boring. Number 36. The United States has more tornadoes than any country in the world every single year. Number 37. The highest capital city in the United States is Santa Fe, New Mexico, at an elevation of 7,198. Number 38. The world's largest snowflake on record fell in Montana in 1887. It measured 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. At some point, doesn't it stop being a snowflake and becomes a nice-looking chunk of ice that fell from the sky? Number 39. The United States has the most airports. Number 40. The first drive-in movie theater in the world opened in New Jersey in 1933. Number 41. The first person to receive a Social Security check was Ida Mae Fuller, who received $22.54 on January 31st, 1940. Number 42. The first ever televised presidential debate was between John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon in 1960. Number 43. The U.S. rail network is comprised of nearly 140,000 miles of track and over 100,000 bridges. Number 44. Paul Goodell Jr., he served the longest prison sentence of any inmate in the United States, 68 years, 257 days. Now there's another guy who spent more time in prison, but he had been out on parole for a few years. So Goodell spent his time continuously, even refusing to leave at one point. Number 45. The first automobile accident in the United States occurred in New York City in 1891. Number 46. The Louisiana Purchase, in which the U.S. bought vast amounts of land from France, cost only 3 cents an acre. Number 47. Yuma, Arizona's high school team is called the Criminals. The school was established in 1909. Yuma High's mascot came in when the original school building was destroyed by fire in 1910. The school then used the Yuma Territorial Prison, which had been closed for the next 3 years. Classes were held in the cell blocks and assemblies took place in the prison hospital. Because of this, and the fact that a Phoenix newspaper one time called them a bunch of criminals because they thought they cheated in a football game, the name stuck. Number 48. The U.S. has the highest rate of opioid. Number 49. In 1893, there were only 2 cars in the state of Kentucky that had a head-on collision. That's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information about it now. Go out, have a great day, and be nice to each other.